How y'all doing? I'm Joshua Wiley. You know, outside enjoying my morning like I try to always do. Get some alone time with God outside, fresh air. You know, you really can't beat it. But anyway, I thought I'd make a quick video. When something catches me and I'm sitting there and I do my little homework on it, this whole Roseanne Barr situation. Now, some from the outset, so many people are quick to just jump on what they hear and ride with it. I know better than that. So me, I always do my homework. So in doing my homework, I had to Google. I said, wow, Obama had a black lady work for him. I didn't know that. So I Googled the lady, and she looked Caucasian to me. She looked like a white woman, and like might be Italian, you know, something like that. So when I automatically knew something was up there. And then I couldn't lie. It was my first time really ever seeing the lady, and the fact that she looked a Caucasian, that she looked white, and she did resemble the little, I think her name was Zera off of the Planet of the Apes, the little one of the lead characters in the Planet of the Apes. She did resemble her, had same haircut and everything, which is crazy, you know. So I'm like, for a comedian, everybody knows. I watched Roseanne for years especially when I was younger. I don't watch too much TV now, but a comedian, I'm like, really? People act because a comedian cracks a joke on somebody, is that unknown? It's like, wow, really? Believe that? Wow, that's like saying Kevin Hart cracked a joke about somebody. Wow, truly? So if she had been dark and if she had been my complexion, or even darker, and didn't look like a Zero off Planet of the Apes, I would have said, okay, Roseanne being racist. So when Roseanne tells Joe Rogan that she didn't even know the lady was black, I definitely agree, because I'm black, and I didn't know the lady was black. But anyway, I didn't just want to do a video on Roseanne, because I don't like wasting time. Time is precious, and especially with my time, with the Lord's time. You say, what does this have to do with God? Beloved, if y'all don't see what's going on, I had to immediately just start hitting me from the Holy Spirit about what's really going on. The behind the scenes is that we're seeing fascism. For y'all don't know what fascism means, it's like a dictatorship, or somebody who's willing to push their beliefs as the government in an authoritative aspect, you know. And we're seeing the birth of fascism, like, true indeed. And what's sad is, I don't know if y'all can see me. Let me turn. See, that's what happens when you're black. Like, all right, let me just stay where y'all can see me. But anyway, we're seeing the birth, you know, to where through the liberals have been so hypocritical in the fact that they're saying, oh, we want to be liberal and you should respect our beliefs and our opinions. But if anybody else says anything opposite of what they believe, they're blackballed. I mean, from Tim Allen's show, and I don't watch TV, but you say these things to me as a Seventh-day Adventist, and as a teacher, even right here on YouTube. I notice how even on YouTube they kept, you know, when I upload a video, I'm supposed to be able to choose my category. But did y'all know YouTube automatically chooses activism on me? And I know, you know, it's like almost like I'm red-shirted, but they automatically choose non-profit activism. I'm like, is that what y'all get? So I'm saying, which is cool, but the thing is, you know, that they've already placed me in a box, and they always manipulate my views. You know, they always manipulate my views. That you see on YouTube is totally different from when I go into my like, it might say 200 people watch this video, but when I go into my home channel as administrator and actually look at the uploads, that 200 might be 500, you know. But anyway, because they know people go off views too. Oh, a lot of people watch that video, let me look at it. So it's like they always have kept my views down, and that's never been too much biggie for me. But the thing, what I'm seeing, y'all, with this ultra sensitive society, we just watch a comedian, and people say, I can't believe she's talking about Ambien. I know a lot of people who take prescription meds and think about she doing a show, taking prescription meds, partying, probably Memorial Day weekend or whatever. But for them to get upset at a comedian cracking a joke on somebody, I'm like, wow. I mean, I literally I saw Wanda Sykes on stage who quit the Roseanne show. Like, I can't believe she said that, but she called Donald Trump an orangutan on her show. Jimmy Kimmel called him an orangutan. Bill Maher, whatever you say his name, called him an orangutan. You see, it's okay for other people and even little kids to say, F you, Donald Trump. You know, it's okay to do that. But don't you call a lady who looks like, I always said, a cute little monkey. I told my wife, I said, baby, that Valerie J, she look like a cute little monkey. Well, the lady off of Planet of the Apes, a spider was trying to get me, y'all. But yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Anyway, this actually right here is a serious matter, because for us who teach about the Antichrist system and the Rome and papacy, beloved, the Pope, who was on Time magazine, they hailed him as the spiritual leader of our world. Really? No. A Jesuit, they just said, was the spiritual leader of our world. That shows the lack of homework and study of the people to even accept that, you know, about who Jesuits are. Just Google what Abraham Lincoln said about Jesuits. Put Abraham Lincoln Jesuit quote and Sam Madison Jesuit quote. I mean, men who actually lived back in the day before people were just fed anything and drunk anything they were given. You know, they said there was, you know, they actually spoke the truth about who a Jesuit was. But anyway, this man who was in high esteem, the first Pope ever to speak to our Congress and address our government as he did, soon, beloved, if you speak out against him or against Rome being a part of the Antichrist system, you are going to be blackballed. It's coming. It's coming. And you know, sometimes we say things are coming and we say, yeah, the mark of the beast is coming, the worship of the image. If you watch my sermon about the image of Babylon, the image is different from the mark. See, most of the time people just say, oh, the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. The devil, more people are going to fall to the image, the worshiping of the image of the beast, than they will the mark. If you haven't listened to that sermon, check it out. It's one of my recent uploads, but it's so deep. I think I'm going to do another part on it and just do the basics on it again, about going even more to the image of Babylon. Because like I said, I noticed everywhere in Revelation, like I stated in the sermon, almost everywhere the mark of the beast is mentioned, you see and who worship the image. So these were two different things, those who receive the mark and those who worship the image. But beloved, this Roseanne situation, what they did with it, I'm seeing it so much more that I had to do a video about how soon I won't be able to do, like pretty soon here where I'm living at, I'm gonna do a little seminar series, a little Revelation seminar series that I'm putting on through the Holy Spirit, you know, all funded by myself and some friends who asked me to do it, and we're gonna do it here in the town. And just over a weekend, we're just gonna do a little quick power pack weekend, and if that goes right, we'll do one every month. You know, do a 3-day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every month, once a month. But so keep us in prayer on that. But beloved, soon I won't be able to do that. The country is becoming so sensitive on where a comedian can't even tweet out a joke that goes against mainstream. So think about it. This is what I'm saying. So if Joshua Wiley says the Pope, if I recite the Jesuit oath and I say Pope Francis took this oath, which is a fact, I can have people say I was offended by that, Joshua, and they could blackball me, take me off of YouTube, delete my account, all of my videos and pages. Beloved, if y'all don't think that's coming, it is coming. It is going. I see it, you know, to where, like I say, this ultra sensitive liberal side is actually, it's fascism, and it's introducing, the devil has cleverly used the liberal movement, and a lot of the liberals probably don't even know it, but he's used the liberal movement to introduce almost a dictatorship, to where if you say it's all right for them to poke fun, like I said, have athletes talk bad about and call names to Trump and who, and it's so saddening that you have even like entities like CNN who are all have always been against Trump, right, and conservatives. that even Don Lemon, and I don't care about any political side, you know, I'm on the side of Jesus. It's all time to prepare for prophecy, but hear what I'm saying though. They even, Roseanne tweets they're tying to Trump. I'm like, really? He was right there in her bedroom when he made her tweet that when she was hungover and wanting to crack jokes and just talk junk. You know, that's how my uncle does. My uncle, I swear, is a comedian, silly as all outdoors, and he does the same thing. When he's hungover, his mind ain't right, he'll talk about everything, everybody. You know, nobody's off limit with my uncle. But anyway, beloved, I see it happening to where they're gonna try to control everything we say. They'll say, well, I love Pope Francis. I can't believe you say Rome would do those things. They did not kill over 200 million Christians. I mean, these things are facts now, but because people don't study or do their homework, people will get persecuted for even stating these things or saying these things if it isn't what the masses deem is okay. You know, and think about it. If you call somebody, if I say that Pope Francis is a part of the Antichrist system, I can definitely see them saying, are you saying he's down with Satan and you're calling him Satan? He's such a good spiritual leader. Did you see what he did and the miracles that he did? Beloved, I'm telling y'all, if you have to teach, to get it out now, get on your pastor, get on your churches, start doing more, reaching out in the neighborhoods, do more revelation seminars concerning Daniel. Let's study the word more, because very soon we're about to be hindered from these things. And a lot of people, I saw so many people say, oh, it's gonna be Trump to be the one to and y'all see I have no videos really about Trump and Obama and what happened in all this situation with Hillary, but I got a lot to say. But a lot of people, I saw a lot of videos where a lot of people say, oh, Trump is going to be the one to dictate our conscience and bring this in. Beloved, it's coming from the liberal party, the very ones who speak freedom to act wild and walk down the street with their breasts out, National Breast Day. Those are the very ones who will say, your words offended me, you know, and they'll shut everything down. Like I say, this ultra sensitive society, and I'm not here to poke fun at people when I do my voice. Sometimes I can't even help it when I switch my voice like that, but this society is too ultra sensitive. But the devil is using it to put a mouthpiece on all truthers, not just Adventists. This is concerning all truthers. Anybody spreading truth, exposing the Illuminati, the elites, Hollywood, Satanism, you know, all of these are different parts of a body, but they're part of the whole body. So even though Satanism, Illuminati, all of them are pieced together, and I'm not gonna get deep on how it is the same body, but of course, as I'm holding up this camera, I need fingers in a hand to hold it. I need my forearm to hold my fingers in my hand, and my shoulder, and all of that. So different pieces of a body are needed to make the whole, and that's what we're seeing here. And it's clear that our society, who's really running our society, you know, it's clear. It's clear. Like, I didn't even watch the Roseanne show. Like I said, I don't even watch TV. I don't watch TV at all. You know what I'm saying? But when, like I say, when something catches my eye and I do my homework, it was a quick Google. The minute I saw that Valerie Jarrett looked like a Caucasian lady, I had seen her before, but I thought it was a white woman, to be honest. The minute I saw that, and I said, oh, they fired her because of this, and what she said, I said, there's something else to it. I said, yeah, it's because she's really a Trump supporter, you know, and one of the outspoken Trump supporters. So they're demonizing, and it's like chastising. They want to send messages out, but are you catching the message? And you don't have to be, you know, I'm taking this from Trump to Christ. You don't. If you think, now think about it, y'all. Here's the root of this video. The same way they attack Trump, this is the same way they hate Christ. We had this station, the station who canceled her show, ABC, actually allowed another woman to say, I think her name was, I don't even remember her name, but on The View, the lady on The View said that Christianity is a mental illness. So I must be mentally crazy to believe in Christ. You know, so the same way that anybody who takes up for Trump or who's on Trump's team, is demonized and looked at in that certain way is the same way with Christ and Christians. And we may not see it or may not think it and see it now because it's just not blatant, but it is. I mean, they hate Christ. Think about it. Christ tells them, no, you can't have your breasts out running up the street. No, man, you a man. You should be married to a wife and things like that. Christ goes against everything they stand for. They hate Christ. You know what I'm saying? But they're smart enough just right now to not get too blatant with it. But the blatancy of it is coming out and sprouting its head. But I had to do this video, you know, because just as a warning to all my brothers and sisters, get out in your neighborhoods. It's time to teach while we can. Soon they're gonna be censoring. You will not be able to mention Rome. And think about it. If you can't mention Rome in your sermons or in your seminars, how can you teach about Babylon? And the first day deception about Sunday worship. How could I teach somebody that, hey, Rome changed Sunday into the Sabbath? It was originally Saturday, and and I begin to talk. Somebody says, oh no, he spoke about Rome. I'm telling you, it is coming to where it'll be outlawed, to where you can't even mention certain things. Like I say, and they've been doing it subtly. Even when Obama was in office, and one of his first laws was to say you catch a felony if you speak bad about a homosexual. And now, if you teach that homosexuality by the Bible is wrong, then you're almost demonized. Beloved, it's time we wake up, spread the word as much as you can, make YouTube videos, go tell your pastor, let's do just a weekend. It don't have to be some full-blown. You don't have to go to the conference and ask permission and do all of these things. And, oh, we need to gather up all this money. No, open up the doors of the church. Put out flyers. Go knock on the doors. Tell them, hey, in 1 month we're going to be doing, or in 2 weeks we're going to be doing a little 3-day Revelation seminar. Please come to our church. That's it. And just do it. Don't make all these excuses and, oh, we need this certain amount of money and I got to go to the board meeting and we got to do all. No, that's what the devil wants. You know why? Because time is flying by and he's not wasting time. That's why I love the pastor at my church. I'm an elder at the church and he trusts me so much. All I do is go to him and be like, hey, bro, on this day, we're going to have this seminar going on up here at the church for these 3 weekends. He like, bet, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Salute. And that's how it should be. As long as we're getting the word out. If you can't trust your leaders, why are they leaders? Too much time we think the church is just like a pastor who's driving a caboose. No, it's not his church. This is God's church. And we're all a part of God's church. Too many times we rely on the person who just went to school and did homework and became ordained, or was sanctioned to do it because he went to a school and did homework. No, God has called us to be ministers. Some of us, as myself, God has called us to teach and teach the word and be examples of truth and love. So get out while you can, beloved. They're censoring it. It's coming, and it's coming, and it's coming, and it's coming in ways we don't see. The same way they hate and villainize anybody associated with Trump is the same way they're going to do anybody associated with Christ. Because believe you me, they hate Christ more. Or if you think they hate, how they're showing their hate against Trump, no, they hate Christ more. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. The Satanists who run in the media, the Satanists who run in Hollywood, who run in music, don't think these people love Christ and love you. You believe in Bible prophecy, you're an enemy. The sad thing is they know who their enemy is. The question is, do you? Sometimes we can be our biggest enemies in what we don't do. And the things that we don't do, by staying still and saying, oh, I'll just wait on my pastor, or I'll wait for permission to do this. No, bring it up. Of course, I ain't saying be a rebel and be lawless, but even if your pastor says, nah, ask him why. Like, time is short, why can't we just do a little 3-day? Open up the church on Friday, let's do Saturday and Sunday. 3 days of pure Bible studies and sermons on Daniel and Revelation. The time to get out to teach is now, beloved. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your day. I love it when the Sabbath is approaching. That's why I'm outside now. I'm about to cut the grass. You know, I love getting in my yard, getting my hands dirty.